Hello students. The moment we clear our SSC, these questions arise in our minds. Now what? How? Where? While some students are very clear with what they want to do in life, others have a hard time deciding on the route to be followed or the courses to be taken. Studying biology offers students more flexibility in their career paths. This is exactly what we want to show you through this video. Students, remember, a person is happiest when he chooses a job that he loves. Before making a career choice, take time to understand yourself, your likes and preferences. Ambition cannot be injected, nor can it be imitated. Our parents' approach is the determining factor in shaping our career goal. Now, the most basic question in our first year and the second year of our junior college: why take biology? The most sensible thought process is to keep all the options open after HSC. What if you suddenly have a passion for something that requires biology or is strongly recommended for higher studies? And you might actually end up enjoying biology. Let us listen to what our principal, Professor Kritika Desai, has to say on biology. So, ma'am, why do you think that every science student must study biology at least up to the class 12 level?
Biology has its own significance and importance, and it is not necessary that you will have to remember terms and the complications throughout if you do biology. There are a lot of options which are available in career. The concept of education is changed. There are computational biology is there, then system biology is there, synthetic biology is there. So unless until you know biology, you will not know the various options, or it will be difficult for any student to select the options, or they can do well in their career. AI has come in the picture for every field. AI is important. If anyone wants to go in the development of diagnostics or the diagnostic biology, in that case, now everything is working on the AI. So it is not the old like the 30 years back or 10 years back that you take a very classical botany, zoology, this type of subjects, or now the avenues are open. Biomedical science is there. Applied biology is there. So various options. ISER has a lot of options. We have ISER Pune, ISER Mohani is there, ISER Bhopal is there, and more this type of institutes are opening. They are focusing on the multidisciplinary educations, where the biology is one of the key subject. Students can take biology as the initial level, and over a period of time they can select the appropriate subject. But that should be not at the +2 level, but that should be at the degree level. But at least up to the second level of degree, if they do biology, that will make a lot of difference in their approach in thinking as well as the selecting careers. If anyone wants to do biotechnology, then how can you do biotechnology without knowing a biology? So students should not have such type of fear that these terminologies are there. These terminologies are the routine terminology up to +2 you are learning. You are not learning very complicated terminology. So I feel that students should not unnecessarily draw biology. Besides that, those who want to pursue the BSc psychology as one of the career. In that case, also the option BSc psychology is available. And for BSc psychology, you should know developmental biology, you should know neurobiology, then the basic genetics. So these are the key things. So if you have done biology up to +2, all the students will have added advantage, and they will not require to do a bridge course in biology if they go for such type of experience. So nowadays, lot of avenues are open. Students should keep mind open, not just think about the medicine or engineering and think that they will have a very bright career. Career is not dependent on field. Career is dependent on, or the success is dependent on the how you perform in every academic program you take. Various institutes are opening, various universities, private universities are there, granted aid universities are there. Lot of avenues are open. Please, students don't only think about medicine and engineering. You identify your potential. Discuss with your teachers, discuss with the degree college teachers, what are the options available, and then select your career. Just blindfoldedly, because I don't want to do this subject, or I want to take a shortcut. Please don't take shortcuts in life and early phases of your life. So I'm wishing all the best to the students. And biology is our body. How can we not know? Thank you.
Those most lucrative and highly paid career options in biology, and elaborating upon the insightful aspects of everything you need to know about the scope of biology as a career. As you see on the screen, there are any number of options available if you're inclined towards life sciences. The common options available, which I'm sure you're already aware about, like B Pharma, M Pharma, BSc Biochemistry, BSc Botany, Zoology, Microbiology, etc. I would like to attract you to the uncommon options which has very demand all over. One of them being Bachelor's or Master's Healthcare. These graduates or postgraduates typically manage medical facilities and personnel. The demand for healthcare administrators is high. It is predicted that there will be 18% job growth in this sector by 2028. With job, it also promises opportunities for continuing education, advancement, healthcare administration careers. Another one I would like to highlight is Bachelor's or Master's in Nanobiotechnology. Nanoparticles are present everywhere, and biological entities are no exception. Nanobiotechnology uses physicochemical nanotools to modify or build these nanobiomaterials for our benefit in fields like medicine, agriculture, cosmetics, etc. A career in nanobiotechnology has lucrative job opportunities that demand knowledge in biology. Another such career option which is high in demand is biomedical engineering. Especially students who like both mathematics and biology, you would like to go for this option. It involves application of engineering principles and design concepts to medicine and biology for healthcare purposes. This field has diagnostic and therapeutic value. It provides jobs in hospitals, clinics, laboratories for management of medical equipment, which promises high-end salary packages. Biomedical industry is now considered one of the leading edge industries whose benefits we are just started to reap. Okay, just glance to this slide. Biology degrees are extensive, so as you might expect, careers for biology graduates or postgraduates may equally as wide-ranging. As you see on screen, careers you could pursue with a biology degree include research scientist, ecologist, physiotherapist, biochemist, nutritionist, and so on. I would like you to glance through the slide. Within each category mentioned, there is a specialization offered with huge hiring capacity. We as selfish humans try to accumulate more than what is required, which automatically hampers our environment. I'm sure we are all aware about it. Rather, we have already started experiencing the effect. So, if you're sensitive towards life around us, you want to contribute positively towards the betterment of the society, then definitely these would be the career options you should be looking for. As an environmental biologist, you will be able to solve environmental problems, help protect natural resources, and plant and animal wildlife to conserve and sustain them for future generations. Because of the present conditions, careers in environmental science is in high demand. Hiring industries include government and public sectors, ecological consultancies, which promise high packages. You can also work for charities and not-profit organizations. You can have a look at all the environmental careers displayed. You can become a conservation officer, researcher, an eco-tourist officer, hydrologist, etc. Now you must be thinking, what is bioscience? Bioscience is nothing but increasing our understanding of the natural world. It involves understanding and treating diseases, addressing environmental issues. There are many interesting careers available for you if you want to combine education in biology with your interest in another field. There are many interesting careers available for you if you want to combine an education in biology with your interest in another field. You can become a biotechnologist. Biotechnologists are involved in developing and improving medical treatments and environmental products. You can become a science administrator. If you're interested in working with chemical or pharmaceutical companies and other organizations to research and test new products, then this is a career for you. This option is in great demand with good packaging. Another different option you can choose across is a patent attorney. Patents are granted by the government and given to inventors the right to prevent other parties from using or copying their invention. Patent attorneys are those who are specially trained in drafting patents and knowledge of intellectual property law. The salary varies depending upon the experience, area of expertise, type of employment, but definitely starts with a good package. Students, if you're research-minded, you can become a research scientist in various universities, hospitals. You can also get into hospitals as clinical trial analyst, which coordinates clinical trials of new drugs. I would like you all to go through the slide for varied career options in bioscience. Now let me ask, do you love to watch Animal Planet or National Geography, where the episodes on animals are telecasted? So informative and exciting, aren't they? If your answer is yes, then definitely the career options shown on screen are meant for you. If you're someone who enjoys spending time outdoors and traveling, then becoming a wildlife biologist is a fantastic option for you. A career in wildlife biology is a perfect career option for nature lovers and those who want to contribute significantly towards the wildlife conservation. Employment for wildlife biologists is expected to grow by 5% in the next 10 years. As you see on the slide, there are other options available by working with animals as per your interest. If you're interested in career related to birds, you can become an ornithologist. Likewise, if you want to learn more about reptiles and amphibians, you can become a herpetologist. Or if you're interested related to insects, you can become an entomologist, and so on. Another interesting career which you see on the slide is a museum curator. A museum curator is a person who plays an integral role in how a museum is set up and the experience visitors will have while at the museum. Their responsibilities include managing collections, developing and planning exhibitions, overseeing educational programs within the museum. A museum curator can work at museums, art galleries, historical sites, government institutions, zoological parks, botanical gardens, etc. I am sure you weren't much aware about so many career options with biology as a subject. But let me tell you, students, what you just heard is a speck in the biology kernel. Today, branches of biology have become one of the most sought after field in a long list of science stream subjects. There is no doubt that the scope of biology is more immense than it looks like.
Food-related careers. Okay, so when I say food-related careers, most of you must be thinking traditional careers in food like chef, baker, or pastry artist, or maybe a restaurant manager. But no, students, there is much more than this. You all know biologists play a key role in producing food and drinks and developing new products. As you all can see on the slide, there are so many options open when it comes to food-related careers, some of which you already have an idea about. Like example, nutrition consultant is the one who helps in healthy eating plans that result in good immune response and healthy body weight. After any surgery, we need a quick recovery, right? For this, protein intake is important. It helps repair damaged body tissues, forms antibodies to fight infections. Certain foods also help in reducing pain and inflammation after surgery. And here is where the dietitian comes into the picture. Food inspector, official that analyzes safety and quality of food products. A food chemist is one who analyzes and improves the chemical composition of food. Example, studying the effect of processing on appearance, taste, aroma, freshness, etc. Nowadays, food product testing is vitally necessary to assure that food is free of physical, chemical, and biological hazards. So this will be done by the testers and graders. One of the most promising branch in biology is microbiology. Microbiology course open up an immense scope of biology for you as it can lead you to the most elite jobs. One of them is food microbiologist. Microbes are used in some of the fermentation processes. Just name it and there are microbes involved. Bread, cheese, drinks like wine, beer, etc. Some microbes are probiotics. Good bacteria and gut, as you know. These probiotics can treat intestinal disorders, food found in yogurt, etc. So we can say that food microbiologist is also a good career option. Sustainability. When we hear this word, we know that it is maintaining ecological balance. Anyone here passionate about environment? How about choosing a career to make a difference? To the right, you can see something called as green jobs. From the name itself, they are the jobs that directly have a positive impact on the planet and contribute to the overall environmental welfare. So you can be a solar installer, environmental engineer, conservation scientist, etc. All these green jobs will help in conservation, help in reducing the pollution, and obviously maintaining the ecological balance. The need for the near future. Anyone here interested in biology and also loves sport can be a terrific combination together, right? Have you heard about sports scientist? When you know all about human anatomy and physiology, it will enable you to use your expertise to get best performance out of athletes. Biologists play a key role in supporting athletes to improve their performance and meet their full potential. Exercise physiologists monitor how an athlete's body performs during a particular exercise. They take measurements such as maximum oxygen uptake, hydration, body mass and density, percentage body fat, energy expenditure, and running speed. So in future, you will be seeing biologists working in laboratories, research institutes, pharmaceutical and food industries, hospitals, agriculture, etc. Not only this, biologists now can work with scientists from chemistry, physics, and maths to create interdisciplinary projects. Medicine. With all the advances that are happening in medicine, in near future, we may get medicine personalized to us based on our DNA, making sure that we get most effective treatments possible. You know, students, you can be a pharmacogeneticist or a chronobiologist. New words to you all, right? Pharmacogenetics or pharmacogenomics is a field of research that studies how a person's genes affect how he or she responds to the medicine. It is a long-term goal to help doctors select drugs and doses best suited for each person. Small genetic differences can mean some people break down certain drugs too slowly, leading to adverse drug reactions and side effects. On the other hand, chronobiology is studying the natural rhythms of the body throughout the day. Research has shown that some drugs are more effective when taken at certain times of the day. So biologists are working on finding out when medicines work best or when it will be most effective. Vaccines. We always say thanks to vaccination. Some diseases have been eradicated and mortality due to infectious diseases have been significantly reduced. However, there are still many infections that are not preventable with vaccines. To overcome this, there are novel technologies for antigen discovery expressions of formulation which allows now for development of vaccines that can better cope with pathogen diversity and trigger multifunctional immune responses. Also, biotechnology is now an upcoming field, developing new biofuels from new food crops. Waste biomass, algae and microbes will allow us to create cleaner and greener energy, which is more sustainable than fossil fuel. Other exciting research in green fuels includes creating an artificial leaf, which will allow us to capture energy from the sun and store it as a fuel, using synthetic biology to artificially create a reaction similar to photosynthesis. So we all can say that so many fields which are newly added in future, more jobs options for improved healthcare services, growing population, technological improvements, and more. From this graph, we can see Indian home healthcare market is in its early growth stage with lot of potential to grow over the coming years. Home healthcare equipments are expected to witness higher demands. According to a study, approximately 70% of the seniors in India have chronic diseases. With home healthcare services, patients can save up to 10 to 25% of the overall medical treatment cost and yes, can be a bye-bye to the hospital visits too. And with all these, people would prefer more home healthcare services. than actual hospital visits. Students, they could only depict a fraction of growing number of opportunities in biology to you. But there are many more than these. Lastly, I would say, dream jobs just don't fall out of sky and land on your lap. Someone has rightly said, think about what you enjoy doing, what you are good at, and what opportunities are available. When those three converge, it's a great thing.
After HSC, it is a crucial decision for any science student because there are many options further ahead. Science courses, non-science courses. In science courses also, there are medical courses, there are non-medical courses, and many, many more. These are the list of courses options in biology after your 12th other than MBBS. As you can see, the list is vast. These are the top companies in food industry and also the pharma industry who need employees with a biology background in various sectors. So students, you need to plan your career. Career planning is a process for identifying what you are good at, knowing your skills, talents, values, and interest translate into possible jobs or careers. Identify your career options. Talk to professionals in respective fields. Once you talk to them, prioritize. What are your top skills? What are your interests? Whether it's intellectually challenging work. Make comparisons. Compare your most promising career options against the list of prioritized skills, interests, and values. Consider other factors as well. What is the current demand for this field? If the entry in that industry is difficult, or is it low, or is it with lot of risk? What are the qualifications? What are the extra training required? Make a choice. Choose the career path that is best for you. So, how many paths you choose depends upon situation and the comfort level. So, you must start your planning early in life. Set smart goals. So, once you have identified your career options, develop an action plan to implement this decision. Dear students, our world is built on biology, and once we begin to understand it, it then becomes a technology. Best wishes to you all. Thank you.